Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Now, Ukraine has just adopted their own version of the Second Amendment. But is it too late? Ukraine had strict gun control laws for decades, but the Ukrainian government decriminalized gun ownership for self-defense because of the invading forces from Russia. This highlights how necessary gun rights really are for self-defense. This is why I highly recommend the gold Second Amendment coin as a way to show your support for this constitutional right. I love this coin so much, I've even given some away as gifts. One side has an engraving of a skull, 2 revolvers, and the words, Second Amendment is my gun permit. And on the other side, it has a bald eagle with the words, Second Amendment, United States, and in God we trust. If you want to show your support for the Second Amendment, you will love the gold Second Amendment coin. Get your gold Second Amendment coin for free for the next 24 hours by going to supportthesecond.com or by visiting the link below. Now, Florida, they have just signed into law that it is illegal to have an abortion after 15 weeks. That is almost 4 months. That is well into the second trimester. Who has a problem with this? And don't worry, if you're in Florida or other states and you're just burning to get an abortion, you can always come to a sick, fucked up state like California that has proudly declared itself an abortion sanctuary. So you want to snuff that kid out and you're in one of these archaic states? Come on out to the left coast. We'll continue that murder rate for you. Don't worry about it. As people sit here and complain about we don't see enough black and brown faces. Stop killing them and they will grow up to make more of you. 15 weeks. Now I believe that abortion starts at conception. As soon as the dude goes, and that life juice goes rocketing into that fucking clam, it starts creating life. It's not like the sperm is in there across from the egg, like, ooh, girl, you just wait. As soon as this arbitrary amount of time goes by, I'm going to be all over it. We're going to make us a human. No, as soon as you put it in there, it starts working. Women start showing in their second trimester. You got a bump. There's no collection of cells that makes your stomach protrude. Okay, you're creating life. You're making body parts. So yeah, after 15 weeks, fuck no. That's a little person. That's disgusting. And I think a lot of people don't realize the numbers. Over 90% of abortions performed are because I don't want it. This isn't the 1850s. It's not you or the baby. That does happen sometimes. But that's not the case with abortions. More than 90% are, ew, I don't want it. I'm not ready. That's why they do it. It's not this life or death and this bullshit about, well, what if the girl was raped or what if it was incest? Thankfully, there are only a handful of those cases every year. Was it 2-3 years ago? There were like 9 cases of incest pregnancy. 9. There's 325 million damn people. Only 9? Now, of course, that's horrible and disgusting, and all the men who did that need to be waterboarded with homeless piss until they die. Okay, no one's excusing that. That's fucked up. If you rape a woman, we're going to have to take your testicles with a broken light bulb. But that's not the case. More than 90% are because of, ew, no, summer's coming. Or some shit like that. So you shouldn't be able to snuff this kid out who didn't ask to be here. The kid wasn't holding your legs open. He wasn't on the dude pushing his ass up and down, pumping. You did that. So yes, I agree with Florida's bill to outlaw abortions after 15 weeks. Again, I will scream this shit from the mountaintops. Since Roe v. Wade, since abortion became legal in 1973, more than 20 million black babies were aborted. We just dropped another percentage point. I think we're back down to 12% of the population. We just cannot break that 13, 14% ceiling of the population. I wonder why. So people that would have you think that they're just refusing these abortions because, they just don't want to and the woman's life is at risk, but they just don't want to, that is not the case. If your life is in danger or the baby's life is in danger and they feel that removing the baby would save you or the baby, then of course they should do that. Of course they should. But do you know how rare that is? Since we're neck deep in all this medical technology, do you know how rare that is? But people have a problem with this. And as I mentioned, you got sick ass, twisted, fucked up states like California who are proud of it. Come on over here. We got tables waiting to take that little annoyance out of you. And what company? I just saw a headline. I think it was from my man, Right Wing Angel. Shout out to Oliver Mack, where it said some company is going to pay for their employees to go to, or Florida, I think it was Florida businesses, some Florida business is going to pay for their employees to leave the state to have an abortion. Those companies better not be taxpayer funded. And that's something I wish Trump was able to do, was to defund Planned Parenthood. Now, if you got private money, it's your money, and you want to give it to these sick fuckers, this racist organization, Margaret Sanger, the Klan, that's what she was giving speeches to. I'm just going off of history. If you want to give your money to this murderous horde, go right ahead. But I don't want my tax dollars going to it, and it shouldn't. Not one fucking dime. Don't cut the spending. Don't cut it in half. Don't slash it. I don't want no taxpayer money going to Planned Parenthood. I don't support that shit. You support it on your own. Pay for your own shit. Why would we fund a company like that? Well, these dumbasses are screaming that this country's racist. When's the last time you saw Planned Parenthood in Beverly Hills or the Upper West Side or wherever the nice part of town is where you're from? When? They don't put them in nice neighborhoods, do they? If you want somebody to use something, you're not going to put it across town, are you? No, you're going to make it convenient. But what do they say? We want abortions to be safe and rare and safe. They're not rare. We abort 1 million babies a year in this country. It's not fucking rare. Don't lie. You want to get one, you pay for it your damn self. I don't want my tax dollars going to that bullshit. And how Florida has turned it around. I don't want to hear nothing about we can't change. I can't do it. You know what Florida was before DeSantis got there. We'd laugh at Florida. Bath salts. Man takes bath salts and eats half of neighbor's face. Lady takes bath salts, has sex with pit bull. That was Florida. Now, shit. I'm like, damn, Florida, how much room do you have there? I want some. Can we have DeSantis for a little bit? So big ups to fucking Florida. I would say that I wish it would happen out here, but come on. We had a chance to get rid of this fool, and we didn't do it. Fucking disgusting, man. I thought that a society, like how you judge a society, is based on how they treat children, elderly, and animals. In some cases, I think we treat animals better than kids. I really do. Sometimes animals get a better shake at things than kids do, than children. How sick is that? Well, Florida, hey, keep doing your thing. Shout out to my man Craig Long down there in Florida holding it down, but Florida's doing it. Florida is becoming the shot. We need to take that Statue of Liberty out of New York City because you don't know what to fucking do with it. They're anti-liberty. The government in the state of New York and the city of New York is shit. You take that Statue of Liberty and you move that shit down to Florida. Move that shit down to Miami. Because New York doesn't deserve it. Florida is becoming the beacon for liberty and freedom. Man, let me get the hell up out of here. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.